Max Scherzer ready to go to work.
Well, it looked like we saw vintage Max Scherzer in his last start. It's his fourth start of the season, third after coming back from the injured list. It was against the Yankees, and he was a little bit sharper than the previous one in Cleveland. The velocity ticked up a little bit.
As he hits Zach Neto with that 1-2 fastball.
First baseman Nolan Schanuel. And he'll lift a pop-up very shallow left field. And in to make the catch is George Springer. And now future Hall of Famer against future Hall of Famer Max Scherzer and Mike Trout.
As Trout lines one to left field and has a base hit. Trout has not had a lot of success against Scherzer. Only his fourth career hit in 17 at bats plus 10 strikeouts. But Trout makes some contact here and lines a single. Ground ball hits softly towards short. Bichette surrounds it, has some trouble getting it out of his glove, and everybody's safe.
And the Angels have loaded the bases. As we mentioned, one of the very hottest hitters in baseball right now.
He has a 15-game hitting streak, and he takes ball 4 to walk in a run.
That's a good at bat. What a great at bat by Joe Adell.
The Angels have a lead for the first time in this series, 1-0 as they go ahead here on the Blue Jays. Now it's Jorge Soler facing Scherzer.
So now the 2-2. And it's in the air to right field. Barger setting up. He'll make the catch. Here comes Trout. Here comes the throw. And he is out at the plate.
Mike Trout called out at home. A double play that will end the inning. 9-2 double play on an outfield assist for Madison Barger. The Angels get a run on 2 hits.
Angels got 1 in the first. Jack Kohanowitz will take that lead with him here into the home half.
A base hit for Nathan Lucas. 1 out in the inning, 1 on, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. returns after missing all of yesterday's game.
And he slams one through the left side for a base hit. Guerrero jumping on the first one he sees, and the Blue Jays have a couple of men on.
As Bichette loops one towards shallow right center. Tough play. Stevens backing up. Makes the catch on the run.
What a play. Turned his body just enough with that sunshine.
So 2 down, and it'll be up to Addison Barger hitting in the 5 spot today.
And the pitch is ripped through the right side of the infield. Into right field, a base hit. Lucas around third. He'll score. Guerrero goes first to third. And we're tied at 1 in the bottom of the first inning.
How about that swing from Addison Barger? Just continues to rake.
For Barger, his 34th RBI of the season.
As he bounces one up the middle, it's Stevens who grabs it and takes it to the bag at second to end the inning.
1-1 ball game. Blue Jays picking up Max Scherzer in the bottom of the first with a run of their own. 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. First punch out of the day for Max Scherzer as he goes to the cutter in the zone. Called strike 3. 78-mile-an-hour curve on the outside corner, and Scherzer takes a stroll around the hill. 2 down.
Rengifo didn't like that call. He's slowly walking back to that dugout, shaking his head. But that was a perfectly placed curveball right on the outside corner.
The 2-strike pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Scherzer punches out the side.
And it'll be a base hit for Neto to get things started for the Angels in the 3rd. That is a fair ball, and Wagner will get the out at first. Knocked it down, went to the bag, 1 down, and Neto to second.
Mike Trout to the plate. He's got a base hit today.
Neto takes off for third. He'll steal that easily as Trout takes ball 3 on a pitch that was close.
15th stolen base this year for Neto.
And Scherzer's had some command issues here in the early going. He's now walked 2 in a row in this inning.
Joe Adell will get a big chance again. The base is loaded. He drew a walk the last time. Adell, it's a fly ball to right. We've seen Barger throw out a runner at home already today. He makes the catch here. It's Neto trying to score. This time the throw is up the line. Neto's safe, and the Angels take the lead.
Another RBI for Joe Adell. No official at bats today. 2 RBIs.
Well, this is where Max, again, it's all about that damage control. And if he can get out of this inning with just the single run as well, that's a win, the way things are going for him here early this afternoon.
1-2. Swing and a miss. He got him. Soler chases a cutter off the plate down and away. Scherzer with his 4th strikeout.
Just like that. Lead-off walk.
Brings up Springer, who flied out his first time. Rare for Springer to even make an out lately.
Springer, the team leader in home runs, 15 of them on the year. Also 15 doubles and a team leading 51 RBIs. Hit high, center field and deep. Going back, Adell at the warning track. He leaps and it's gone. George Springer does it again. A 2-run shot, and the Blue Jays lead 3-2 in the 3rd.
I mean, this is just flat out wild stuff that George Springer is doing right now. 413 feet to straightaway center. His 16th home run, RBIs number 52 and 53. Have yourself a week. Have yourself a season.
Chad Stevens will be the next batter. He struck out his first time up. The Angels rookie second baseman who's been getting some playing time on this road trip.
Ground ball up the middle, and there's the first major league hit for Chad Stevens. Heading for third base is O'Hoppe. He'll make it as Stevens rolls one through the middle and has his first big league hit against future Hall of Famer Max Scherzer.
Now that's super special for Chad Stevens.
So the Angels threatening right after the Blue Jays took the lead, and now it's the top of the order, Zach Neto. Runner goes from first. They throw through the tag, and he's out. Alejandro Kirk throws out Chad Stevens for out number 2.
Watch the foot of Davis Schneider.
He never got to the bag because his left hand got caught up on Schneider's foot. Grounded to short. Bichette has it. On to first in time.
Making his major league debut on the hill for the Blue Jays, right-hander from Cuba, Lazaro Estrada takes over. 3-2 Blue Jays, top of the 6th.
And a fastball's hit on a hop to short. Right at Bichette, and isn't that the best thing in the world for a guy making his major league debut? Swing and a miss, and there's the first big league strikeout as he gets Soler.
How about that pitch? A really good slider. It started on the plate, ended up off the plate, and Soler swings right through it.
Hit on the ground, no, caught just above the ground on a line by Ernie Clement at third. 1-2-3 inning in Estrada's major league debut, middle of the 6th.
The Angels have not scored since the third inning. Neither team has. It's been 3-2 ever since the end of the third. When he lines one toward left center field, it's Straw who just entered the game, unable to get there. A base hit. Tying run is on.
I think maybe Stevens will be asked to square around a bunt here now.
There's a bunt from Stevens. Estrada fields it. His only play to first, and he gets the out.
His job there, played catch with the bat, got the job done.
The squibber out in front of the plate. Kirk calls off the pitcher and gets the out at first. So a regular bunt and then a swinging bunt. And has effectively moved Renifo around, but now there are 2 outs.
And now Schanuel will bat with the tying runner over at third base. 2 outs this top of the 7th.
Schanuel lines it right center field. It's a base hit. Nolan Schanuel comes through to tie the game.
Said right guy, right place. Comes through again. Schanuel brought his hands up with a 4-seam fastball, and then he lines it. 35th RBI.
Pitcher for the Angels trying to keep it tied now, Jose Fermin. As the Blue Jays put runners on first and second with Bo Bichette due up. Stress here on Fermin as the Angels hope to keep this tied.
Popped up, foul, first base side. Schanuel tracking over, backtracks and makes the catch.
And another one, and that will bounce away from O'Hoppe. It'll be a wild pitch on Fermin. And now with the base open and a 3-1 count on Barger, they're just going to put him on and load the bases for a guy who every Blue Jays fan watching this game knows has had a lot of big moments in these types of spots.
And a bouncing ball. Renifo almost got played by it, but he's able to hook it and throw out Kirk to end the inning.
Lazaro Estrada remaining in the game for a 4th inning of work in his major league debut. 0-2 count, bases empty, 2 outs, top of the 9th. Estrada swing and a miss, strike 3. 4 innings of 1-run ball for the right-hander Lazaro Estrada in his major league debut.
Here is Kenley Jansen trying to hold it down in a tie game and send this one to extras. And that's right in there, strike 3, right down the middle.
A sinker, I think it froze him because he was anticipating a little spin on the cutter.
A swing and a miss, strike 3.
Slider, so he struck out Guerrero on a sinker, and then he strikes out Bichette on a slider.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Kenley Jansen strikes out the side.
And Barger upset with himself. He snaps the bat in half over his knee.
And now the Blue Jays will not let Mike Trout be the reason that they win or lose this game. They're going to intentionally walk Trout, putting him on first, runner on third still with 2 outs, and they'll let Fisher battle with Taylor Ward. On the ground is short. Bichette moves over, underhand flips to second, and that's a scoreless top of the 10th. For Braden Fisher.
Miles Straw trying to win it. 2nd and 3rd, 2 down at the bottom of the 10th.
Straw pops it up. Shallow right. Newman is out with the angle. He makes the catch.
And we will head to the 11th inning.
This game's tied at 3. We're in the bottom of the 11th here at the Rogers Center.
Top of the order. Lucas squares and gets the bunt down, and there's nobody near it. A bunt single for Lucas. 1st and 3rd, nobody out. So 1st and 3rd, nobody out. Springer is up. It looks like they're going to pitch to him.
And a line drive caught by a leaping Newman.
What a play that was. Ball was hit hard, too. Jumping play by Newman.
And now that they have gotten the first out, they will walk Guerrero.
Infield in, bases loaded, 1 out, 3-3 game, bottom of the 11th.
Got him!
Wow. That had some serious bite to that sweeper. He doesn't punch out a whole lot, but on that pitch, once you commit to swinging at it, some serious tilt to it.
So 2 outs.
Addison Barger, the last chance.
And it gets into right, and the Blue Jays will win it. Addison Barger with a base hit into right field, and the winning streak is 7 as they beat the Angels in extra innings for the 2nd game in a row.